Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm known as Lotcrits on Twitch, so I'm a streamer usually, but I wanted to try something different, and here I am, building a castle. I'm not used to this, but we'll just do this, because I watched a lot of these kind of videos on YouTube for a while, and I just really wanted to try it out myself, so yes, here I am, here we go. This castle is supposed to look a little bit like a French or English countryside cozy castle, but kind of like a mansion. I don't know, it was kind of a mix between them both, because I didn't want to make it as big and majestic as these fantasy castles you can see in the movies, but more like a more realistic mansion countryside castle. That's what I'm going for. So I wanted to go with like a light color scheme. As you can see, like what I'm making at the door, it's light. Okay, so but still I kind of wanted to bring forth the castle feeling. I'm building a tower here just to make it, I don't know, pop up more, and I really played around with the roofs to make it look like those pointy roofs that you can typically see on castles. I had a bit of a trouble with the roof because I kind of wanted to make it into a castle, but not too much, like, you know, not too much, not too extra. That's what I wanted to go for. So I had these small castle tops. Yeah, not too much, kind of subtle, but yeah, that's the most basic thing you can do about a castle, is like the roof, and all the balconies, of course. But yeah, so I'm kind of happy with the roof, actually. It took me a while to figure out how I wanted it, and especially to this little outhouse, not outhouse, but it's like, this part of the building is not going to be the same color as the other building, because it's going to be more like that, not food cellar, but like a kitchen thingy. So it's supposed to look like it's another part of the castle, not a part of the castle itself. So yeah. The color of the roof, I really had problems with this. But yeah, just normal black tiles, roof tiles. Guess it would work. Yeah, it works. And yeah, just playing around with the outlines here. I don't know. I have never been really good with the roofs, but I am happy with this, actually. And yeah, of course, I wanted the typical castle balcony, but I also had trouble finding a fence, because I still had a little bit of like a dilemma with how with the color scheme, if I wanted to mix dark and light colors, or if I wanted to go like completely white fairy castle. And so yeah. Then I thought I was smart with the pillars here, but then I had to rethink and was like, oh no, it's not even supporting anything, so I just deleted those. And then the worst part, finding a good wall color. Oh yeah, I had so many problems with this. I knew what I wanted for the kitchen area, kind of like this stone wall with the tree planks supporting beams, sort of. That was easy, but with the rest of the castle, I'm still not sure if I want it to be this way, but I don't know. We'll just go with that. And so, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever, in my opinion, when building houses or whatever. Just finding a good interior, like, I don't know, but I kind of just went with the stones here and tried to match, because you see there is like a line under the stones, which kind of made me a little annoyed because there isn't another version of that without the line. And so I had to like change the roof lines or outlines to matching colors to make it look a little better. But yeah, I guess it turned out okay in the end. Still kind of annoyed, but I don't know, it will have to do. And so, windows. Usually on castles the windows are really, really big and, I don't know, majestic. They're big and very decorated, and so I wanted to have a lot of them to, I don't know, because you always see on castles like there are thousands of windows, but they're also, it doesn't seem like too much either because it's such a big building, but I had a little bit trouble finding the right ones because it didn't really quite match the stone wall. So I will change those gray windows later, not these small ones, but the bigger ones. And here I kind of decided that I wanted the windows to be a little darker in the window frames in the middle. And that's when I decided that I wanted to mix the darker and the lighter color scheme to not make it fairy castle, white fairy castle. And so yeah, this really bugged me because you're seeing that I'm trying to make the windows bigger, but the actual vision of the out of the window doesn't get bigger. It kind of stays the same size, which really annoyed me because I really wanted to be able to make the windows bigger. But anyways, I just had to rethink. Nothing special about that, but yeah. And also this tower here, I was kind of unsure how to decorate that because there's just so much space and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But in the end, I just thought that, yeah, just subtle, nice windows will have to do. It will have to suffice. And so the backyard here, I really wanted a greenhouse. But since The Sims 4 doesn't have greenhouses yet, I had to improvise. That's a thing that I really want them to add to the game. Greenhouses. But, well, I thought that I could, just take the shorter windows and do, a pattern, over them with smaller windows. That would be nice, but it didn't work because you could only have one window or door on the same wall. So here you can see that I'm trying to sheet up the move objects cheat, but it didn't work. I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, now we have to redo everything. So yeah, a greenhouse would be nice, a nice adding to the game. Please, EA Games, please fix. And then yeah, just white painted tree, kind of nice. I changed my mind with the greenhouse roof though, because I realized that the greenhouse won't be getting any sunlight. Smart move. Or well, it will get sunlight, but it should get the sunlight from up above, because I don't know if it will work with the normal roof tiles, if the plants will grow that way. But anyways, we'll just hope it does. And so here in the at the front of the house, I really wanted to make a really stunning entrance area with a fountain and a lot of decorations and plants. I don't know, just to make it give the visitors a good impression of the castle or mansion that I am building. And so I started off with really basic white marble with greenery and a really majestic gate. Nothing too much, nothing too special. And yeah, I just decided to bring that around the entire lot. Not the entire, but because I didn't want it to make it too much, because it can look kind of weird to have that greenery all over, but I just went with it, at least here in the garden or backyard. And so, at the front again, tried to find a nice fountain, but I found that one a little bit too small, so I went with a bigger one, but then it took up all too much space, so I just remade it quickly there. And yes, I'm kind of happy with that. Yes. And now comes the most fun and decorative part of it all. Now I decided that we need wall decorations. And so I just went with the normal vines here, just to make it not look too overgrown, but at least like a little bit more close to nature, because a big building like this requires a lot of maintenance, and yeah, I just think it looks nicer. Actually, I am a big fan of like vines and stuff that just hangs from the wall. It mixes well, the greenery with the stones. And here at the tower, I realized that I had a lot of empty space, so I just filled the wall there with a lot of vines, and I am happy with that. It was nice. Okay, and so here comes the real fun part. This takes a lot of time actually, but it turns out really nice as soon as it's done. They've made it really easy to like just the thing that because in like Sims 2 you can't put two items together because it has to be in two different squares, but in the Sims 4 you can actually combine two items, like the hedges and the bushes. You can put them almost inside each other to make them look bigger or more filled with leaves, and it's the same with the rocks. You can put them kind of inside each other to make it look like they're really mashed up together alongside the road. And so, yeah. As you can see here, we're putting the bushes together, which is a really nice detail in The Sims 4. I'm a big fan of that. And here I'm just making an entrance to that outer area. And so you can enter the kitchen from there, so you don't have to go inside the house and then go all the way to the kitchen. You can go straight to the kitchen from the front yard. And yeah, this fence I basically just used to see where the lines went and to make it, I don't know, easier to line up the rocks. Because yeah, you can see that I'm basically hiding the fence with all the flowers and the stones. So yeah, it was more like of a guideline, I guess. But you can still see it at some parts, but I don't mind that. It can kind of look kind of nice, give it a bit more of a structure, actually. And so yeah, I'm just continuing to decorate the road here. I hope those stones are not in the way for the door, but I don't think so, since they are in front of the door frame and not the actual door. Anyways, we'll see if that works. Yeah, I really like decorating the gardens. The gardens are a big passion of mine. And yeah, just continuing to place these things. And nice, looking so good. I kind of wanted to make the grass a little bit more dark green, but I didn't really like the way it looked. So I just put out some flowers there to give it a little bit more variety, or you know, make the yard look a bit more diverse, I guess. And yeah, so I continue with the windows since I gave up on those. Made me too frustrated. But yeah, that's it. That's the windows. And so I decided to just decorate a little bit more in the front here, because I thought the outside of the kitchen looked so empty, so I kind of wanted to decorate that more with a few more flowers. Maybe it's too much, I don't know, but yeah. And then I placed a few benches here because I wanted to be able to like sit there. I don't know. Give it a little bit more sense of a home feeling. Even though it's a castle, so it's not really like a family home. But yeah. Bins. It's a good thing to have. Yes, do not forget. And then just decorating the greenhouse, just putting out some pots. Nothing too special there. And some bonsai trees. I thought that was kind of fitting. I've never done that before in any greenhouse, but I don't know. Thought it could be a nice change to have that. And not have it inside the house. Yes. And here you can see that I'm changing the greenhouse. And I thought this was a really good idea, but then I saw the neon lights and I was like, oh no, we can't have that. That is so out of place. So I basically just give it like these beams as a roof. And hopefully that will work. I think it will. Maybe it looks weird. I don't care. It will just have to do. And so in the garden, I just wanted a really like a luxurious resting area. I don't know, not too luxurious, because I still want it to be really subtle and close to nature. And this statue is basically, it's for the stores where you put your items that you're selling, but I thought that it could be a really funny thing to just give him a tray where you can put drinks, for him to hold it like that. I don't know. I thought that was a funny idea. And yeah, just more chairs, or armchairs, sofas, I don't know. Gotta be looking luxurious and luscious. Nice garden. Just a few more decorations, and I don't know, I just thought this was a funny thing that, hey, let's put some great tombstones or gravestones in the backyard. I don't know. Maybe that was a bad idea. I don't know. I just felt like it would be a good idea because it's a family house, and yeah. But that was it. That is the castle that I was building, and yes, it's only the interior. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I'm sorry for all the stammering, or whatever that is called, but I done did it. And so, in the next part, I will be decorating the house, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!